You're about to save your Lent budget and your taste buds. For big chains are serving fish sandwiches that fail on texture, flavor, and basic structure, and we're ranking them from worst offenders to worth your dollar. Let's start with the sandwich a taste panel kept putting dead last, described as fish-flavored oatmeal on a tiny bun. We'll show you the 4 red flags to spot a bad buy in 5 seconds. Grease bleed, bland crust, soggy bun collapse, and dessert sweet tartar. Watch on, and you'll skip the traps and find the 2 chains actually nailing it in 2025. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great. Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video.
Their new sandwich features the same brioche bun with pickles, flaky flounder in between. Popeyes is trying to build on the success of that fine chicken sandwich, and they're going with fish.
Just so you know, Mr. Gray had a Popeyes turkey last year for Thanksgiving.
I did have the Popeye. I'm all about the Popeye.
If you can spot 4 red flags in 5 seconds, you probably save your lunch and your cash. Here's the mission. Learn to diagnose failure before you order. We're using 4 chains as case studies: White Castle, Dairy Queen, Burger King, and McDonald's. They sell wild-caught pollock, panko, and warm buns. The bite often lands limp, sweet, and soggy. The truth is, the gap starts at the fryer and ends at the build. Let's start with red flag 1, grease bleed. Hold the wrapper. If it shines and the bun looks wet, your oil is tired. A napkin that goes translucent fast is the tell. That means old oil or wrong fry time. Oil that's been reheated and held starts to polymerize. In plain terms, it thickens and loses snap, so batter breaks and drinks fat. Then the heat lamp steams the crust, killing crunch.
Ryder says McDonald's is good, but boring. White Castle's was tasty, though they say the bun overpowers the tiny fish square. Michelle Miller likes another popular favorite.
My favorite fish sandwich has to be Arby's.
So which is best? I'm National Chains. Of the major chains, Arby's scored lowest. Tasters called Burger King sandwich better, but a bit sad.
White Castle gets hit for a fish-flavored oatmeal texture on a tiny bun. That is what happens when breading soaks up grease and the sandwich sits. Red flag 2, bland crust. Take a bite. If the coating tastes like warm flour, not crisp seasoning, you're in Dairy Queen territory. Frozen filet, timed fry, under-seasoned shell. The bite lands flat. Pre-portioned pollock with fixed times removes judgment calls. Without seasoned batter, you get that weird middle ground between soft and crunchy. It looks done. Eats dull. Red flag 3, structural failure. McDonald's runs a steamed bun.
Diners worn down by economic woes. McDonald's will now discount 8 popular combo meals by 15%. McDonald's is cutting prices in the US as consumers rein in spending. That was according to the Wall Street Journal on Wednesday. The change. It reportedly sees the company offer financial support to franchisees if they agree to drop prices.
Steam plus sauce turns the build into a slip and slide. The half-sliced cheese does not help hold. Eat too slow and the bun goes spongy, so the fish slides and the bite breaks apart. Red flag 4, dessert sweet tartar. Burger King's big fish often drowns in sweet sauce, and the bun steams under it. If your tartar tastes like candy, balance is gone and so is texture. Ask yourself one thing: do you taste fish or just sugar?
I've seen about McDonald's French fries. People claiming to be former McDonald's employees said on Reddit that they were taught a secret trick, so it would take fewer fries to make it look full. The anonymous Reddit user said that most customers didn't notice. So is it true? Well, there are no secret tricks. We have strict operational procedures in place to ensure that fry portions are not underfilled.
Now let's move on to how each chain earns these flags, and what a better version looks like when a kitchen actually cares. One tastes like a fish nugget got lost on a tiny bun. Another swings from crispy to cafeteria in the time it takes to refresh a heat lamp.
More than fish, even grilled cheese sandwiches. But I tell you, most of us, when we need a fish sandwich on a Friday during Lent, we end up going to a fast food restaurant.
I would like a fish fillet
It's that time of year again, the Friday fish sandwich rush, and every tri-stater has a personal favorite.
Between fast food, different sandwiches, I would probably say McDonald's, just because of they've had it for a while.
We're ranking from worst offender to least bad, tying each to a red flag and a fix you can use right at the counter. Marketing says wild caught and panko. Your bite says mush and sugar sauce. Let's separate the copy from the bite. Let's start with White Castle, dead last. The fish-flavored oatmeal slider lands on a tiny bun with heavy grease and a crumbly, gluey texture. Red flags all over, grease bleed and structural collapse. If you're here for sliders, skip fish entirely. You will probably need more than one just to feel like you ate, and that is the trap. Now Dairy Queen. Lent only, frozen in, timed fry. The crust tastes like warm flour with a faint crunch that fades before you finish the first half. Red flags. Blandness and the soft crunch limbo. Ask a quick question at the register. If staff says they're out or not dropping fish, that is your cue to pass, because idle fryers and fixed timers mean no judgment calls and no flavor.
Get what you pay for. A fish sandwich in a nice restaurant like this will usually cost more than in a drive-thru lane. Popeyes was rated decent. The winner, Wendy's. Business Insider calls Wendy's shockingly good.
Burger King sits in the middle as the quality roulette. On a good drop, the panko hits crisp. On a hold, the heat lamp and dessert sweet tartar turn it into a sweet, soggy mess. Red flags. Sugar-forward sauce and a steamed bun feel. Fix it by asking for sauce on the side and a fresh drop. If they won't, move on. You are not there to gamble. McDonald's is reliable but middling. Soft processed filet, half-sliced cheese, steamed bun. The build slides apart once sauce meets steam. Red flag, structural failure. Eat it fast, go light on sauce, or skip if you want real crunch. Here's the real kicker. Consistency lives or dies on oil age, staff training, and whole-time discipline. Seasonal menus suffer when teams do not get enough reps during rush. Two chains that actually nail it this year: Popeyes Flounder with a craggy, seasoned crust and real crunch, and Culver's Cod, flaky. Cooked to order, balanced tartar. So what is the takeaway? Use the 4 flags and keep your Lent budget intact. Spot grease bleeding through, a dull crust, a bun caving in, or tartar that tastes like dessert, and you already know the bite is broken. Walk away. Your money stays in your pocket, and your lunch doesn't turn into regret. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who orders fish in February. Help them dodge the mush. Next up, we test who keeps their oil clean at rush hour, because the fryer tells the truth. Fresh oil builds crunch. Tired oil drowns it. We'll see which kitchens keep discipline when the line wraps the door.